Navarro tweet there. Look at that. She's trying to justify what Joe did with the pardon.
This is incredible. Woodrow Wilson pardoned his brother-in-law, Hunter DeButts.
No such person.
He was a good guy.
Hunter DeButts?
He was a good guy.
And no such person, Hunter DeButts.
Wait, what?
Come on.
Not a person, Jeffy.
What?
He's not a person.
Stop it.
He's never existed.
She said in the post.
She came back later.
Uh-huh.
Let's finish the post, and then we'll get to this.
Yeah, put it back up if you would. Bill Clinton pardoned his brother Roger. Donald Trump pardoned his daughter's father-in-law, Charlie Kushner, and just appointed him ambassador to France. But tell me again how Joe Biden is setting precedent?
All right, so people were like, there's nobody ever in history named Hunter DeButts. And they went through Woodrow Wilson's family and his wives. And
That's tremendous.
And she replied, and she said, well, don't blame me, blame ChatGPT. And so she put up her search that showed where she got her information.
You've got to be kidding me.
She's the worst. That crew is so dumb.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Seriously, how are they on the air?
I
We
don't
would
know.
not be. We wouldn't be.
I don't know.
That is amazing.
I mean, they have attorneys listening to the show live, where they've done rebuts live on the air.
Well, you
know,
have,
having to read their.
Yeah.
I just got. You have something to read, right?
Yeah. How many times has what's the chick's name? Sunny hosted. How many times has she in the last few weeks had to stop and just read the disclaimer? Pete Hegseth has not been charged in any. I love it. I mean, it's hysterical. Puts the brakes on that show.
You know, for something that is part of ABC News, they let these hags run roughshod over the truth.
Well, it's the covenant.
I honestly don't understand how their legal department allows this show to continue.
I know.
How is it possible? They're so bad.
So bad.
Wow. So Hunter DeButts wasn't pardoned by Woodrow Wilson?
I'm really bummed that's not true.
I'm really bummed too. I really wanted a Hunter DeButts.
Me
So
too.
ChatGPT just made it up. Apparently.
Yeah, it was one of those AI things. Yeah,
It's great.
I think it was ChatGPT.
That's awesome.
But I love the meme going around of Mo on The Simpsons at the bar with his phone. He's like, hey, I'm looking for a Hunter DeButts. Got the phone in his hand. So great. So great. Yeah, she's a dummy.
And then she blames the AI device on her stupidity. Like, I've got no responsibility to report facts. You're just a news person on ABC. Don't worry about it.
That's all.
So she's completely blameless.
Yeah.
Don't blame her.
Yeah, here's her tweet from
My gosh.
last night. Hey, Twitter sleuths, thanks for taking the time to provide context. Take it up with ChatGPT. And then she does a screenshot.
No,
from
you
ChatGPT.
take it up with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
You're the one who used the information without checking it. Incredible.
This is funny because according to
Jeez.
ChatGPT, Hunter DeButts is a descendant of President Wilson.
There you go.
He is a great-grandson of Wilson and served as one of the family's representatives involved in preserving and promoting Wilson's legacy. DeButts has been affiliated with efforts to commemorate Wilson, including the work blah, 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 blah. But according to ChatGPT, Hunter DeButts is a real person.
Exists. Or existed.
He's the grandson
He's
of
the
Wilson?
great-grandson of
Great-grandson.
Wilson.
Okay.
Okay, well, the community notes went through the relatives of Woodrow Wilson
Right.
and said...
And found nobody?
Nobody. There's nobody.
That's interesting.
I will say I did find an actual Hunter DeButts.
Fascinating.
He plays
Men's lacrosse.
lacrosse for Princeton. Look at
Princeton
that. There he is.
University.
Hunter DeButts. Congratulations on your pardon.
Congratulations.
Go wild, Hunter. You're a senior, 5'10", played midfield. Look at that there. 160 pounds from Alexandria, Virginia. Go crazy, Hunter. DeButts.
He's been cleared
He's
for a
been cleared.
lifetime of
Yes.
crime.
And stand by, ladies and gentlemen,
great.
stand by for the Twitter handles.
Yeah,
The
no
heads are about
kidding.
to go wild.
Oh, that's for sure.
Okay. So don't believe everything. And this is why it's so important to get good, neutral people in charge of things like AI. This is why Kamala Harris and the Biden White House wanted to control AI so badly, so that they could craft the narrative on things like climate change, for example. But then they can shape the future in what truth is. And here's an example of AI gone wild. Careful what you put into the machine.
The Daily Caller compiled a list of presidential loser relatives that have been called out over the years. I forgot about some of these people. Number 7, Neil Bush.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Neil.
The son of President George H.W. Bush and brother to George W. Neil served for several years as a member on the board of directors at Silverado Banking, Savings and Loan, which went bust in 1988. The FDIC later sued Neil and other directors for their grossly negligent management of the bank and making bad loans that contributed to the company's collapse. Neil and the other defendants settled with the FDIC and were forced to cough up nearly $50 million to pay off the banking regulators. Charles Kushner, of course, had some issues. He spent some time in jail. He was pardoned by Trump, and now he's been appointed ambassador to France. So we mentioned some of his doings. Onyango Obama, anybody remember him? That is President Obama's uncle. He was charged with a DUI in Framingham, Massachusetts in August of 2011.
I don't remember that.
I don't like that. It's not it's a state thing.
Yeah. But he managed to avoid pleading guilty, but admitted there were sufficient facts in the case for the prosecution to convict him. Judge eventually dropped 2 other charges against him, but he lost his driver's license for 45 days and was ordered to pay $1,000 in fees and fines.
That'll teach him.
During his arrest, Onyango allegedly told police, "I think I'll call the White House."
Now, if you got that card, you got to play it.
You have to.
You have to play it.
Absolutely, you do. You know who I am? John Payne Todd. This is a great one. The stepson of James Madison. John Payne was notorious in his youth for drinking, gambling, and philandering. He also forced his stepdad, James Madison, to pay off his debts and bail him out of debtor's prison.
I'm a fan of this guy.
His gambling got so bad that at one point, his mother, Dolly Madison, of course, had to sell Madison's Montpelier estate and all of its slaves to pay her son's debt. To top it off, he also sent a lawyer to his mother's deathbed to rewrite her will.
Oh, God.
And he made himself the only heir. Jeez.
Jeffy.
Then, of course,
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. Then we come to Billy Carter. How could you forget Billy Carter? Awesome.
Right.
Beer for breakfast is kind of what he was known for. Roger Clinton was nicknamed the Headache by the Secret Service. He was so bad. He also got pardoned by his half-brother.
What did he do?
And then, of course, there's Hunter Biden.